Hello YouTube, it's been a while since I've posted a video. I've been focusing on bettering my knowledge, and now I feel like I can be a better use to you guys. So today we are going to go over FuboTV. So before we go over anything, let's just get to know a little bit about the company. FuboTV, they are a TV streaming platform for live sports, event, news, and entertainment. Their content is mostly based in Europe and in the United States. Its platform allows access to content through streaming devices as well as smart TVs and mobile devices. So Fubo TV's headquarters is in New York City. Their website is fubo.tv. The sector they're in is the communication services. Their industry is broadcasting. Their CEO is David Gendler. I may be mispronouncing that. They have a market cap of 2.4 billion. Their average volume is almost 16 million, and their 52-week range is $5 to $62.29. Their earnings date is not really there's not an exact date. I couldn't find an exact date for their earnings date. On some sites I saw mid February. On other sites, I saw early March. So I will update you on that one. But yeah, Fubo TV. They have over 223 channels available in my area. They're all pretty good channels. I personally don't watch TV. Yeah, you can see all those channels are pretty good channels. Their plans. They have three plans. A family plan, which is $64.99, an elite plan, which is $79.99. And a Latino quarterly, which is $24.99 a month. To be honest, I don't recognize any of those shows. I do recognize ridiculousness. But yeah, Fubo TV seems pretty neat. I feel like streaming services are the future. Like nobody actually gets cable anymore. Everybody just gets streaming devices, like streaming services. So the average price target for Fubo TV is $38, which we're trading about $32 at the moment. So I can see that happening anytime within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Even a week. The high target for this for Fubo TV is $60 and the low target is $6. I really don't see it going back to $6. But who knows? 'Cause I know they've been around for a while. I remember having Fubo TV when I was like in high school for like a few months. But yeah, I don't see it going all the way down to $6. Maybe low 10, maybe in the $10 area. The lowest I see it going if like things go really bad for the company. But other than that, I really don't see it going to $10 or below. So some insider activity that Fubo TV has had lately. Their CEO exercised options on January 7th, 2001. About he's still holding 5,674 shares at the moment. Comcast did make a little profit of this of their investment. They exercised about 500 options on December 31st, 2020, and they sold 500,000 shares for a value of $15 million. That's the reason you saw Fubo TV going down so much. They cashed out. I mean, they haven't cashed out because I believe they still have shares. They just made a nice profit of their initial investment, I believe. Joan Texto hasn't sold and is still holding 8.2 million shares. So and no other officer has sold, and two of them are holding over 200,000 shares. And most of the shares they acquire are in the low teens. So how would I play Fubo? Long term, honestly, I would just buy shares in small amounts below below 32.50. I believe you'll be getting a good deal. Like I said, just try buying as much as you can. Like when in the small amounts. Long term, you're good. Now if you wanna get a little more, if you wanna be a little bit more riskier, and you believe that Fubo is gonna be above $40 by 2023, January 20, I would buy the 2023 January 20, the strike call. I believe it's gonna be above 40, but then again, this is just my opinion. If you're just playing a less than 6 months, I would get the January 21st 2022 strike price of 45 call. I would get it on the dip, so I wouldn't just wait. I wouldn't like wait for the market to open and just buy. I will wait for, again, I would just wait for dips. You gotta be patient. Like, there's no need to like freak out. You gotta be patient. But this is where most people, I believe, are gonna do. They just want quick money, I guess. So if you're planning on only like having Fubo less than a month, you can go with buying shares, or you can buy the February 21 calls strike price of 40 or 45 or 50. Make sure you do like watch out with implied volatility. Like, this is crazy because I sadly sold mine way too early. I had about I want to say 20 contracts that I bought for like 8 cents, $8 each, and they dropped all the way down to 3, and I was like, oh, there's no point of like keeping it. So I was like, I'm just gonna get some of my money back before it goes to zero. But a few days later, they announced that the betting company they announced that they were getting involved into betting or something like that, and the stock just took off, and those contracts that I had that were worth $8 at the time and went down to 3. Then 2 days later, they were worth I believe they were each worth like 50. Yeah, they were $50 each contract. So like I said, I sold too early. Just try to get it at the best price as possible. I would buy Fubo below 32.50. Below 32.50 and above $25, it's a good buy. If it's like going below 25, I would stay away and just wait, or I would just stay away and just wait for it to settle down or buy puts on it, to be honest. But yeah, now let's take a look at the chart. All right, now that we're taking a look at the chart, so it hits off the Fibonacci lines perfectly. Like, look, not making it up. Pop. All right, so we can see that Fubo was consolidating about in the 10 to 12 area for a few weeks. We can see that Fubo's been going on an uptrend since, I want to say, about July, and you can see that's going to go slightly an uptrend, and it's been breaking out. Look at the Fibonacci lines though. Once it breaks those lines, it takes off. And of course, look at this. But on the 31st, where's the 31st? Here. Around this date, that's when Comcast cashed out, and that's the reason why you saw a big drop. That's a $15 million drop. But we've been consolidating for a while in this range right here, between 22 and between the 22 and 20 area. Then this Fibonacci line was resistance. We broke that resistance, and we got all the way up to 38ish, 40ish, and then we came back down. Look where, like, I'm not lying to you guys. Look where, look exactly at the 29, and then it bounced off that, and now we're in this area. What I think it might do is we might see it come back to 29, and then we might have a test and might keep going down, or it will bounce and do the same thing and it will take off, or on Monday we'll just see the short squeeze and it will just take off. Those are the possibilities I see. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. Yep, look. Been in this area for a few days. 20, 27, 29 area, and then once it broke this Fibonacci line, pre-market opening hour, pop, it broke, and then it came down, and it looks like it's getting ready to take off again. But again, I'm gonna see what it does before I go in. It might come back down, and around this area, the 29 30 area, 32. You see this? This is why I said anything below 32.50 is a good buy. But if it goes below 25, I would not. I'll be aware. Just be very careful with this. Again, this is all my opinion. Look at that. On Thursday, it just took off. Yeah, we might see the same thing that we saw with GameStop. Who knows?